From the murals on the wall to the street side stand, Mark's got the map, Jeff's got the plan. Cruise through Wisconsin where the sun stays bright, looking for a flavor or a brand in a new site. Let's take flight with Mark and Jeff. Hippie chick join the mad stork flock and turn it into a whole big crew. They all says we're following you. Jeff and Mark exploring again, finding the best wackadoodles in the land. Add Mark and Jeff to your day, because we have so much to say. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter how far, our curiosity's charged. We're ready to see what's next. Mark and Jeff need this job, so please come join the flock and hit the like, share, and unsubscribe. Thank you from Mark and Jeff and the Mad Stork Flock.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We are back. Are you there, Mark?
I can't hear you. How's that?
He goes away for a week and now he can't work anything. What is going on? Seriously. Are you going to be able to make it here today or not?
How's that?
I don't know. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Help us all. We got an inept person called Mark.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Keeps messing up with his settings and he can't now hear Jeffrey. I'll sign in and come back. You just keep chatting. We're going to get it right, brother.
Oh, my Lord. This guy is something else. You know, he goes on vacation for a week, a little over a week, and then he comes back and he's messing around with his stuff. Can everybody hear me? That's the big thing. Can everybody hear me? We got a lot to talk about today. Karen Reed is suing the Massachusetts State Police and Canton Police. Some text messages came out today of Michael Proctor. Hey, all the Michael Proctor supporters, are you guys supporting him right now with some of those text messages? I wonder what that girl from that Big Red from Indiana, I wonder what she's saying. Is she still standing with Mike Proctor? Are you going to stand with them? I bet you are. It's just a couple of guys talking. That's all it is. Mark, you there?
I'm here.
All right. Talking about Karen Reed suing the Massachusetts State Police and the Canton Police Department, and some text messages came out with Michael Proctor and Officer Sean Good of the Canton Police Department, and he resigned mysteriously. He was taken off duty with pay, and then he retired, whatever you want to call it, a couple of days ago. I wonder if it's because these text messages were coming out.
You know, Jeff, you read those to me. They're pretty disgusting, and you think about it. How does this guy even survive in life being so stupid and sending those text messages? He's got to realize everybody's going to see him.
I mean, it's
everybody.
You put your whole job on the line, and then you tried to pin a murder on a gal, and I mean, it just makes no sense with this stuff. And these are the people that we're supposed to trust. Police officers. And
we're too good at people to read everything online or show it. Is there some place people can go?
Yeah, they're all. I mean, if you're on Twitter, you can go, and on X, you can go see it. I mean, there's a lot of people, do. I'm not going to. They are that bad. I mean, when I shy away from a remark, they're bad.
Well, yeah, because you're a perv, and
I mean, I'll tell you anything, and this one is just, I mean, racist. I mean, just horrible stuff he was saying, even about his superiors, Proctor's superiors at the Massachusetts State Police. I mean, just horrible stuff. And if you go out and look for it, I mean, it's just crazy stuff. It really is. And to think that Karen Reed isn't going to win when you see some of this stuff. I mean, Mark, there was, we watched a little bit of them, the five whores, that get on and talk about, I don't think that's their names, but they are the five whores. But anyway, they got on, we stand with Proctor. We stand with Proctor. I wonder if they're standing with Proctor today.
Yeah, you run from Proctor.
It's the forensic room. That's what they're called, the forensic room. Oh, and they spell it FOUR. So, and they are the anti to Karen Reed, anti to Turtle Boy. Turtle Boy, of course, if you're just joining us and you've never heard of this, Turtle Boy is a journalist from Massachusetts that broke open the whole Karen Reed. She was supposed to have ran over her boyfriend, Boston cop, and what happened is lead investigator Michael Proctor and more. It's not just him, Mark. There's a lot of people involved with this. Tried to pin it on her. Ended up the vehicle never hit anybody, and it's just horrible. And then there's antis that are sitting there. Oh, we stand with Mike Proctor. This is just a witch hunt of Mike Proctor. Mike Proctor's a good guy. Go read the text. I don't think Michael Proctor's a good guy. All right, I just don't believe it.
POS.
Hi from the. What is? Did you see the chat there? How do you say that? Is that the Chanel Islands or Channel Islands? What is that?
From the Channel Islands, that would be. Well, I'm thinking the Channel Islands are out in the Pacific.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think I had a friend that played rugby for New Zealand, and his wife's from the Channel Islands, if I'm thinking of the same Channel Islands.
Okay. All right. Well, that's great. And we do have a sponsor today, the Log Den. I found out that there's a lot of Illinois people listen to us in Minnesota.
Okay, great.
And so that demo, they're going to come and visit Door County, okay, during this summer. I mean, Door County, if you look up doorcounty.com, it is the Cape Cod of the Midwest. That's where I live. That's where Mark grew up too. And we do have a sponsor today, the Log Den. It's a beautiful place to go have a drink, to go have dinner, to go have breakfast on Sundays. Sundays brunch are the best at the Log Den in Door County. It's on Highway 42, just a few miles outside of Sturgeon Bay, and leading you up to the northern Door part, which is the most beautiful part of Door County. And Log Den, get out there, support the Log Den. You come into Door County, make sure you stop there, have a drink. They have fish boils starting pretty soon on Friday nights. So that's always a good time, a fish boil out at the Log Den.
It is unique. I don't know, is it unique just to Door County? The Scandinavians, that's most of the heritage up there. I'm wondering, do they do a fish boil in Minnesota? I don't know.
I don't know. I'll have to ask my friend Carmen, which I got to say happy birthday to. My friend Carmen in Minnesota. She's my Minnesota Viking fan that hates the Packers, but it was her birthday yesterday. I missed it, and I apologize because I always try to keep up on that stuff. Carmen, I know you'll check this out later. Carmen, I took her on a date, Mark, probably one of the best dates she's ever had in her life.
Whose opinion, hers or yours?
Well, I think it's mine, but I mean, we only had one, so I don't know how really it went. I mean, I didn't text her and say, well, I didn't do that, but it was a great date. I mean, we went to a bluegrass little powwow of bluegrass music. And I mean, it was the best thing that she's ever done in the state of Wisconsin. I mean,
I love bluegrass.
She won't admit it, but it was just the best thing. And she did it sober too. I mean, there's no drinking involved. She just wanted to go and see bluegrass. So I took her to the bluegrass powwow, had some fun. So she went back, and then, all of a sudden she, talking bad about the Packers and all that kind of stuff. But
oh man,
we'll see what
ain't going to work.
And so, of course, everybody's seeing the big disclaimer. We got to do that because we got to make sure that, if you're going to copyright strike us, just remember we're a small channel. If you try to get us off the YouTube, just remember we won't have anything to sue for. So you need to keep us on, all right?
They can have this hat.
And the only thing I got to say to little princess out there.
Show off, damn it. And I got shoes, I got dress, and I'm a princess.
What the hell is that?
Well, we're not going to mention his name no more. All right.
Okay. Oh, that's right. The little princess.
He's a princess now. Okay. So that's all. We're going to refer to him, the guy that copyright striked me. Everybody knows who that was. We're just going to consider him a princess, because the reason why I'm saying that is he said, they're going to watch me, Mad Stork, because I'm pretty. I'm pretty. And I'm good looking. And that's
pretty
why
annoying.
And you're ugly in everything. And so they're not going to watch you because of that. Well, I got to, I'll just play it again.
I'm JFK Show Off, damn it. And I got shoes, I got dress, and I'm a princess.
Okay, so there it is.
Good job.
So don't copyright strike us, because even though you got shoes and you got a dress, don't do it. All right. So, but a lot of things going on. I mean, that happened this morning with the Karen Reed. So we got a lot to talk about. I guess we could talk about a little bit, but we're not going to talk about the text messages. So I don't know how much we can really talk about. I haven't read the whole, thing, what the courts are seeing and all that. Because like I said, it just hit this morning. And I think it's a good thing to talk about, Mark, because it can happen anywhere, because we don't know what's going on with police officers when they talk amongst themselves. And I'm not saying that every police officer is bad. That is not what I'm saying. I'm all for the blue if you're good and if you're honest. I'm all for the blue. And I have a lot of blue friends. I mean, a lot. And none of them, I can tell you right now, and you know how I am. I can tell you right now, they would never get in a text message conversation with me like this. Never.
And that's like any industry. You're going to always have a certain percentage of wackadoodles out there that are dumbasses that just need to be thrown into a pit and covered up. And unfortunately with the cops, it's just being exposed every day because that's getting people clicks and so forth.
So it's sad that it went on, but I think this makes it even stronger. I mean, Karen Reed was not convicted, all right? She is innocent. But this makes it a whole lot stronger. And even for Turtle Boy, I think, because, he's involved with the same type of, with the same type of people. And I think this just opens up so much. And you just wonder if some things won't be settled now. And, because this, even the people suing Karen Reed, if they were expecting these people to come in and talk on their behalf, it's horrible. And the thing that, and it's not getting lost with the people that support Karen Reed, but with some of them, it's getting lost that we still don't know who
did it.
O'Keefe. John O'Keefe, it's an unsolved murder right now. And it needs to be solved somehow, some way. It needs to be solved. But there's another little twist to this too, Mark. So the person that I believe had more to do with the murder than anybody, he decided to enlist into the Army 2 days ago. So I don't know if he's trying to get out of something. I don't know what he's doing.
What's his relationship?
Well, the relationship is he was the nephew to the person that owned the Boston cop that owned the house where John O'Keefe was found on the lawn. He's also the nephew that I thought probably threw the first punch that maybe made John O'Keefe fall and hit his head. That's what I'm thinking. That's my theory. And I have a right to that theory. You can't sue me on that because that's just my thoughts. My opinion is I believe Colin Elbert is involved heavily in this. All right. And all of a sudden going into the Army, I don't know what he's trying to be protected of. But remember this, Brian Elbert, the guy that owned the house where John O'Keefe was found on the lawn. Now he decided not to run out to help him on the lawn because he's a Boston cop and that wasn't his area to cover, even though he's a first responder. He said, "What do you want me to do? Run out in my underwear and help him?" Well, I expect that.
Exactly.
And then also you got to remember that him and this ATF guy that was a little trying to hook up with Karen and maybe I don't know, but both of them, remember, both are military, ex-military, and they decided to get rid of their phones on military bases instead of turn their phones in when they were asked to.
So no one got the content of their phone.
Right. Isn't that interesting? When you
that
think,
is.
That they decided to throw them away at a military base. Why do you say? Well, it's well known that military bases burn everything. Interesting. So these are the things that happen, but then there's antis out there that go, "Oh no, she did it. No, they didn't do it," and all this stuff. But you wonder what you know what, the biggest mouthpiece in the whole thing, which I believe she knows everything. Jen McCabe is she's the sister-in-law to the guy that owned the house. Her sister is married to that guy, and she knows everything. And she told lie after lie after lie after lie. So I wonder what she's thinking of Michael Proctor right now. You know?
Oh yeah.
So it's going to be interesting as we move forward, because you expect there's going to be a lot of things here going on and on and on. So J7, good to see you. J7, and I'll touch on what happened after this, but J7 invited me to be on a show a week ago was. And I kind of lost a couple of days in there, but J7 invited me on with Mary B., one of our big supporters, and a guy by the name of Kane. And there was a couple other ones that came in and out. And Kasi G was on there. And where's that coming from there, Mark?
Oh, there's music and shit going on all over the place.
So anyway, J7 allowed me to come on her show, and Mark it's gotten over 2,000 views.
Wow.
2,000 views. J7 is a star. Now, I know she's got some things going on with people, but I'm telling you right now, J7 supported this channel in the beginning, and I will always love her for that. Always. So there's where I stand on J7. I don't care.
I think that's clear.
And now if J7 ends up sending text messages like Proctor here, well, then I got to think maybe seconds about that. But I don't think that's going to happen. So, but we had fun. We had a lot of fun, and I'm going to get her on one of our shows here soon, where she can come in and join us. But she's also in the business that you were in. She's in insurance.
Oh yeah, I'd like to hear. We talked about that, Jeff, and just see if our paths crossed at some point.
Yeah, because you were out in the Boston area.
I was out there. Know some agencies that might have represented our products.
Looking for hookers.
What the hell is that? We didn't have to look for hookers. They just came running up to us.
Said,
no, I didn't say that.
She said, no more texts, I promise. But J7 has been great to me, has been great to the channel, and I will always support whatever she does. Now, I don't support all the arguing in that, but I don't know the other person that she's been arguing with. I don't know. I hear the name, and I don't know everybody. I don't know everybody like all these other people do. I mean, like, boom, they know all the characters. I don't. And it's not because I don't want to find out what that's all about. It's just that I just don't have the time to do it. So then, Mark, I got to fill you in. So then I got off the thing with J7 in the gang, and Thursday night, and I guess, I don't know, it's probably close to 1 o'clock, maybe my time, I'm not sure. And I fell asleep, and I woke up about 3 hours later, and I felt like I was in a freezer.
What?
Yeah, I felt like I was in a freezer. And I looked, my place usually runs hot, so it's always about 76 in the place. You know that when you were here.
Yep.
And I thought, boy, why am I so cold? Why do I feel like I'm in a freezer? So I took a trip outside because I wanted to see if it got colder. It didn't. And I was like, boy, I'm really cold. So I waited a little bit, and all of a sudden I started getting sick. And I thought, oh boy, I got to do something now. So I ended up going into the ER, and ended up having my chronic bone infection that comes up every once in a while. And usually it hits me like at winter time. That's usually the time it brings me down. But for some reason, I've been firing that candle at both ends lately, because with stuff that I got going on. And so just wore myself down. And the next thing you know, I had a fever. It was like close to 103.
Wow.
And got in there. All of a sudden, they took some blood work, and also my white count was up to 36, which is not
that is
good.
Crazy high.
Not good. And so the only restriction I have moving forward now, because I feel pretty good now, the only restriction is that I can't go much more than 70 minutes, 75 minutes sitting in the chair. So I got to, get out of it and kind of just, rest up. But that's what happened. And
What about Manhattans? Do you got to cut back on the Mannies?
Yeah, no alcohol, nothing like that, which is not a big deal, But it really was something, because there's a day and a half where they kind of kept me like, I wasn't in a coma. Okay, I want to make sure everybody understands I wasn't in a coma, but they gave me stuff to kind of just rest, and I felt like I was out of it. I felt like I was hearing voices, different voices I've never heard, in a long time. And so, but I'm better. Back on the road. They said I'm going to be fine. There's nothing going on. And
good.
If the rumors out there that JFK got me sick, that is not true. Princess never got me sick.
He didn't wear you down, huh?
He did not wear me down. I don't even think about that guy when I get off of my YouTube stuff. So just so you know, JFK.
I'm JFK Show Off, damn it. And I got shoes, I got dress, and I'm a princess.
So Princess, it wasn't you. I know you're not happy about that, because you thought, wow, I got him this time. God's taken over. Nope.
No.
Not today. Not today. So
maybe you should get back on the Manhattans. I think that kills a lot of stuff.
I'm thinking Coors Light. Maybe I'll start.
Coors Light. Yeah.
Tracy Broussard, he does Coors Light like almost 24/7, and he's never sick. I mean, he did have a bout, with the big C, and that turned out to be, where he beat it. But I'm thinking he beat it because of Coors Light. That's what I'm thinking. So
I've never had cancer, and I've been drinking Manhattan. So
maybe the whiskey, maybe the rye is the big thing.
Good stuff.
Okay, arguing is not maybe the right word. Maybe there wasn't arguing. I guess you got to be like in person to argue.
I suppose maybe it was just a disagreement. You and I always have disagreements. We're not arguing.
We've had that for 12 years sometimes.
Oh yeah,
and everything. And then this brings me to the second part of this. We are at 4. What are we today? I didn't check. Did you check to see what the count is?
I think it's over 440. I'm not sure. I thought that was what I looked.
We do need people to push and share and everything else. We're at 431. We've lost 4 people.
How do you lose people?
I don't know. I think they get sick of us, because I think some of them were probably plants from JFK, from Princess.
Okay.
So I think when we, not doing much, we're not continuing the drama. Although we're going to talk about him sometimes, when he's stupid, but we're not continuing the drama. So we're not going to watch.
Well, I think I got, with my little Facebook announcement, Debbie, our friend from high school, she might be a follower. If you can look at that. I got a friend down here, Doug, who keeps sending me text messages. That's what I'm looking at, trying to figure out how to get on YouTube.
Well, YouTube is where they got to go. They can't just.
They got to go.
They can't just like Facebook. Okay, we're not on a Facebook page yet, and we're not really going to concentrate on Facebook. We want to concentrate on YouTube.
Yep.
So you got to make a little YouTube, account, and then you got to dislike us and share us. And this is where I was going with this, because I don't know how long we've been doing. A month, I guess, a little over now. And none of your classmates, none of them.
None of my classmates, none of our classmates.
No, I'd say they're your classmates, because
what the hell?
None of them. Not
you were there the same time I was there.
How many people was in our class?
100?
Okay. So say that 70, 75 of them have Facebook, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So maybe those 75, if they got on YouTube, that would put us over the top. We would have 506. If your friends would get
our friends.
No, they were the same as you. They picked on me, threw me out of the chair.
Oh, you're such a if anybody is in the room with you, they better run, because you're going to get struck by lightning, because you lie about us all the time, just for clicks. You'll do anything for a click.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes.
Yeah, that's what you
don't have the guts to be what you want to be.
Yeah.
You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers.
Great movie.
The bad guy. What I make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So second,
There you go.
Yeah.
Always tell the truth, even when I lie.
Yeah, that's what you're doing right now. But I probably would say in our class, there's only maybe 10 that are on Facebook and are friends with me. I probably had a higher number until I started mouthing off. You know, I got too deep in the political side of things and they didn't agree with me. So they
What
bailed.
for them? I'm glad I don't hang with them. Never did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Well, they're still friends.
you know,
I don't kick
there-
people off for
there's-
difference of opinion.
there's one friend though that was a friend of mine and friend of yours called Mimi.
Yeah, we got to call Mimi out. She'll
I'm
be on.
shocked she has not subscribed. Shocked. Nikki, another one. Shocked. Didn't you go to
I'm-
the last class reunion get together?
They did.
And I mean, of course, you didn't know you were going to do this, but
No,
I mean, do you think your buddy Jay would like to get on with us and talk?
I don't think so because we're not on Facebook. But Mimi and Mickey, I'll send them a personal invitation, even though I did one today.
All right.
You
All
know,
right.
all of those classmates that I know that are on, I'll send a personal invitation.
All right. I got a friend request today on Facebook from your brother.
My brother Pat?
Yep. So,
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So he finally joined a good team.
No, that's. I don't think he's switched. I think he bats from both sides of the plate sometimes. But my sister works at the Y up by you, and she said somebody came in and told her about our little show here, and she can't remember who it was,
Ugh.
but somebody from Sturgeon Bay is tuning in,
Well, there we go.
and they know us. And I'm like, well, hey, sis, write the name down or something. Now I'm curious, and she doesn't know.
All right. J7, you have a good one. All right. She's got to go to an insurance meeting, probably.
All right. Amen. Yeah.
So, well, maybe we need to get your sister a T-shirt so she wears that and can kind of promote us.
I think she could wear it at the front desk. I don't know if they give you a Y shirt you got to wear, but
Well, then that one
I-
person that went in there and said that, go to Logged In and have a meal. All right. Tell them that Jeff and Mark sent you.
the
They're
log
like-
in. I got to get up there.
So it's a beautiful place. Beautiful place. All logs.
And you said what town?
It's just north of Sturgeon Bay. It's north of a little place called Carlsville. And then it's right before you get to Egg Harbor, which is Tracy Broussard's
Okay.
favorite place on earth. And so it's on your way up towards the northern part of Door County. And just a beautiful place. It's like I said, it was all hand built. They actually went and cut down their logs and then built the place. I mean, just beautiful, just a beautiful place. And like I said, got great spirits, great food, Sunday brunch from 9:30 to 1. Went there on Sunday, this past Sunday with some friends, and just had a great meal. So I hope people get out to the Logged In. They're a big sponsor of us. And they're showing, that they're going to jump on board with us, even though, we only have 431 people on here right now as subs. But we'll get
After
more.
today, we're going over 500 by the end of today. But
We need
you know what you could do, Jeff? Can you put a link to their restaurant on the?
Yes, I will.
Let's do it.
And so, there's a couple of things, like I said, we're going to get to on here. We're not going to go. We'll probably go another 30 minutes or so. And but there's a couple of things I want to get to. Mark, I told you about my internet girlfriend, right?
All of your girlfriends are internet.
But I told you about her, right? Her name is Stupid April.
Okay, yeah.
I just think that she's just wanted to, she's a gorgeous girl, right? Gorgeous woman. And, I've been sitting back because there's something with Turtle Boy. He likes to fix refrigerators. I don't know what that's all about. But for some reason, girls like it. I don't know what that's about, but for some reason I do. So anyway, I went out and I had to make my last dance, right? I mean, that's just the way I am. So I did a song for her. Okay. And this is heartfelt. Now, all the girls out there watching us right now, get your tissue ready because this is a heartfelt love song for Stupid April. All right. And I'm going to play it. It's about 4 minutes long, Mark, but you can sit through it and really listen to the words, okay? Because they came from my heart, all of them. All right.
Oh my God.
So here we go.
Let's go.
Okay, you.
My screen lights up and I can't help but smile, watching your profile picture for a while. They call you Stupid April, but the joke's on me, 'cause you're the prettiest glitch I'll ever see. We could share inside jokes in the chat room, and it would the best connection that I'll ever know. Stupid April, be my cyber sweetheart tonight, even though I know nothing about Turtle Boy's friend. Let's make it official in the neon light. Forget the miles between us. Let's make it a thing. Without a friend tonight, who needs a diamond when an emoji will ring? Just you and me, scrolling through the world apart. You're the only download living in my heart. Status is away, but I know you're there. Flipping your hair in the desktop glare. I want you as my internet girlfriend through the fiber optic lines, letting your notifications work their magic signs. Whenever you message, I just lose my cool. Guess loving a girl named Stupid makes me awful. April, be my cyber sweetheart tonight. Let's make it official in the neon light. Let's make it a thing. Let's make it a thing tonight. Who needs a diamond when an emoji will ring? Just you and me, scrolling through the world apart. You're the only download living in my heart. Oh, Stupid April, just forget Turtle Boy's refrigerator for one
Mark, Let me just
Jeff.
get myself together here. Hang on a second. Oh, boy, that was something. That was a tearjerker. Oh,
You know, I'm going to have to listen to that again. But I did get a message from one of my friends, and he just signed off, but he couldn't take it. He couldn't take the song anymore. But I got to give a shout out to Doug, who this guy was my neighbor for many years, and our favorite pastime was walking my dog, drinking beer, smoking cigars, and then putting the empty cans in other friends of our neighborhood's mailbox.
that's nice.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great exercise, beer, cigars, and then
Why
one
did
guy, we put him in his work truck. He almost got fired, but that was okay.
Why didn't he like my song?
I just think, well, let's see. First off, he sends me, change your background on something that makes people want to see me. He's a negative guy, you know. He's a chalkboard kind of guy.
No, then we
Or a cigar review. He said we should talk about cigars. Maybe that's something.
We're not going to talk about cigars. I don't smoke.
And he
cigars.
wants you to pull out your Farrah Fawcett poster because he's not talking about me. You
I
should
don't
put
have.
up.
I don't have Farrah Fawcett. I got Jacqueline Smith.
Oh, that's right. We had this discussion. Okay, I'll find my Farrah Fawcett for Doug.
Yeah.
And then there's another neighborhood wackadoodle, and I'll call her my neighbor Lori, and she wanted to shout out. I'm not sure why, but I always give her shit. She always gives me shit. It's sort of like that hate relationship.
Well, can we
But,
get them to share? Share.
She'll share, Lori.
We got
I
to
think
like.
she already does. Look on there. Look on your
We're
list.
still at 431. Nobody has. You keep saying that we got more people, but we don't. We still
Doug
got-
and Lori, they got to sign up. Look on there if you don't see a Lori.
They're probably liking Facebook. That doesn't do it. You
Oh,
got to go to
okay, yeah.
YouTube. People. YouTube. Like,
Lori, go to YouTube.
share, and subscribe. And we got to get to 500. 431 today. We had 435 and we lost 4.
Yeah.
And they're probably negative people like your friend Doug that just
Yeah.
decided that they, we didn't do anything for a week. So they're probably mad because we weren't doing anything too. So, hey, that's
He
just the
doesn't
way
like my
it is.
background.
You didn't like the background. I kind of
My background.
Do you realize that I have to have this disclaimer because
No, he's talking about that stuff.
oh, he's talking about that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe I'll put up a green screen and do something.
Well, maybe we should wait until we're monetized before you start spending money. Did you check with your wife?
I got one. I got a green sheet I used to use.
Because maybe we need to check with her because you still got kids you got to pay for to get home and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I got kids that are old enough to pay for me.
Well, but they need a couple of bucks to fly home.
All right. So
pay for
we got to get, monetized so that I can
You know,
fly
you got-
my.
You got one in
Son's home.
Louisiana that's doing really well building these data centers. And then you got a construction guy. He's like a big guy in construction out west. And they all need a little bit of help from dad to come home.
They get help from mom. Dad's Dutch. So mom, she loves her kids and she'll do whatever she can to get them to come back and visit.
Well,
Not
now you
that
gotta
they
see
need.
grandkids. That's the big thing. You got to get the
Yeah.
grandkids and everything. So we got to see the people that are here. We got 38 people in YouTube, it's probably YouTube and something else, X maybe, but maybe on Facebook. I'm not sure. But people, you can come on in here and you can rip on Mark in the chats. That's all you got to do. Start writing to him, and he'll see them and he'll talk about it. And we do
can't-
have X going real well. The feed looks really good on X. I haven't checked Facebook. Have you checked Facebook to see how the feed's doing?
I haven't.
I mean, that's something that we should probably keep track of. But yeah, it looks good on Facebook too. So all of Mark's friends on Facebook, that's all you got to do is go to YouTube, make a YouTube account, and then hit the like, hit the share, and hit subscribe. And we want to get to 500. If we get to 500, I guess what happens on the 500 is that you kind of go into a different tier. And so it's a little bit harder for somebody to copyright strike you because YouTube itself will look at it, not a bot or anything. So it kind of helps us a little bit so that yours truly here doesn't get sued anymore or try to get sued. He didn't sue me. I didn't get anything. I mean, I did contact an attorney just to, make sure that I was, right or wrong. And I'm fine. I had an opinion and I gave that opinion and it's fine. I did not do a narrative. Now he did, Miss Princess did do a narrative on me, Mark. He called me a mental and he called me a stalker. Now,
what part of those are slanderous? I mean, they're true things. You have
Right.
stalked people. You've never been convicted on it.
just-
You've been
just
charged.
in April, but I really haven't stalked her because she's in California. I'm here. So, I mean, really, there's no, stalking. So I don't know where they got that. But as far as mental, I mean, come on. I'm mental. Did you ever watch his show?
Well, he didn't say he wasn't mental, but I
Oh,
mean, you are. I am. I
All
mean, we are what we are, Jeff. And
Yeah,
I
that's
got to
right.
give a quick shout out. My friend Dave, who is Lori's husband, he's on YouTube watching us right now.
Thank you,
and at the
Dave.
same, yeah, you didn't meet Dave.
Nope.
You'll meet him,
All right. When I'm
but
coming,
he's got to keep working
yeah, take that
because
dinner cookout that you keep promising.
yeah, well, we'll get something going. But Dave's got to work because Social Security, he's got to fund it for me. That's what I tell all the neighborhoods. I'm retired. You're semi-retired. We need Dave to keep making
And
the
I'm gonna go-
sales.
And I'm going to go on disability soon. So I want you to keep working, Dave. If you
Yeah.
can keep working till you're 80, that would be great for me.
No, I need somebody to hang with soon. I want him to retire tomorrow. Can't keep talking to you all my life. It's just I got to Dave. We got to go do something. Go
So
kill
people
something.
like Dave there, he went on YouTube, made himself a nice account on YouTube, and then he got on and he's talking to us in chat. And if he likes and shares and subscribes. Now, if Dave wasn't subscribed, if he just did it now, we should be up to 432. We're still showing 431.
I think he's on there already.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
Okay.
think he already.
Dave, thank you. So people need to subscribe. We got 51 people in here, Mark, right now. 51, Mark.
That's crazy.
So if we got 51 that aren't subscribed, or if we got 40 that aren't subscribed, if you subscribe right now, that puts us over 500, doesn't it?
There we go.
Guess not. Only puts us at 481. So we need more than 40. Puts us
We'll
at
get there.
51. So, all right. So that's what we were talking about. I mean, this channel, just so everybody knows that's new, this channel was kind of started that I was going to talk about what was going on in Massachusetts because it was just, I watched the Karen Reed trial. If you don't know about the Karen Reed trial, just go out and Google it. And we're going to start talking about because Massachusetts is just full of bad things. I mean, there's so much corruption going on.
There's so much batshit crazy going on
Everywhere.
there. You can't keep track of it.
And we know it's everywhere. All right. We know that. We know it's everywhere. But Massachusetts was taking some hits in the last couple of years. So we got on to talk about that. And now today, like I said, Karen Reed has decided to sue the state police and the Canton police where the accident happened, where John O'Keefe was murdered. And so it's going to be interesting to see what happens at this point. So that's what we're here to talk about. Also that. And then we also talk about what's going on around everywhere else. And I know you were happy to see that the Republican in L.A. has moved on now to take on Karen Bass.
That thing is so crazy. It says, how many people
And it's
want
not
to
Dave,
continue
it's
the
not
same
Dave,
shit?
by the way.
What?
Sorry to interrupt you. It's not Dave. It's his wife on YouTube.
Go figure. She's always masquerading as him, getting him in trouble. She says stupid shit and blame Dave, but she's typing. He's going to be happy to know that. I'm going to see how I'm going to play this with Dave. Yeah, Lori got on and said shit about you. That'll
Lori,
be fun.
we appreciate you coming on, and we appreciate you sticking around with us and everything. So anyway, go ahead. Now you're talking about California.
Yeah, just that, they got people shitting on the streets. That's okay. Keep it going. They got their neighborhoods burning down. Oh, that's okay.
Yep.
The whole downtown is vacant. Well, that's okay. We'll just keep voting the same politicians in.
just crazy when you think of it.
Yeah.
You know why
You know
they
what's even,
clean this stuff up?
I got another, wackadoodle thing that came up today in New York, the state of New York. They have a problem with calling people mother, father. It is now, they got a bill to change the how you regard to gender. So that you can't make this shit up. It's they're changing it to gestating parent and non-gestating period.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just think about growing up and what my parents would have done. I mean, I would have probably been close to having child services come out and check out
Yeah.
what was going
all
on.
of us.
You know, it's just crazy stuff. I mean,
Yeah. So Jeff,
I don't mean to bash anybody either. You know what? Whatever you do in your life, that's fine. But it just gets crazy when it's this. You know, you got a mom and dad. Call them mom and dad, and let's just move on.
nope, can't do it. You gotta. There's like 0.00% of the people that are slightly offended. So everybody's got to change for that small percentage.
Hmm.
So
Unreal.
gestating.
There's
I'm
some really
not-
crazy people out there. Both sides, Mark. There's some crazy
Absolutely.
people. There's some crazy people out there. What they believe, what they think they believe, what they think they heard, and what they, it's crazy stuff. And and that's what I put in our disclaimer. If you're looking for us to change your mind on anything, don't.
Not going to happen.
Don't. Because we don't want you changing your mind on anything we say because we're idiots. And if
You didn't have to be so.
well, I'm sorry.
What?
If you're going to sit there and take our word on anything,
No,
check yourself in now.
we're
yourself
just as
in.
ignorant as the next person
Right.
out there, but we got an opinion. It's right. It's wrong. It doesn't matter. But
It's all
I had
about.
another stupid thing too,
Oh, go ahead.
and this is a
Should I
slam
be
on
doing the little wackadoodle thing and all that?
Yeah.
Mark in the whack.
Get into it.
Mark in the wackadoodle of the day.
There it goes.
Okay.
I got two things, and this is a slam on the Republican Party. That's the one thing that they don't do good on is conservation.
Oh yeah.
And
Yep.
and when they do it good, you never hear about it. So here's something I just learned last week. My wife's uncle, who is a legend in the conservation field in Montana, one of the last projects he worked on before he passed was to reintroduce the buffalo into the Yellowstone River Valley.
Oh,
And
okay.
he succeeded. Worked with the ranchers, worked with the government, got the buffaloes back in, and it wasn't just to go look and take pictures of them. Eventually, it was going to be set up where there would be hunts, maybe a draw of some sort. Well, the dumbass conservatives out there felt there was too much money being spent on this project to reintroduce animals back to where they've been grazing for thousands of years. So they cut the funding, and now they're going to start rounding up the buffalo and moving them out. And I'm
Wow.
like, how stupid can you be? I just don't get it.
And your wife's
Just
uncle,
okay.
he wrote books and everything, right?
Yeah, my wife's uncle, he wrote books, Jim Poswitz. You can look him up. You can look up this project. I mean, he's a friend of Steve Rennell, who's a, well-renowned conservationist hunter. But
Did he ever put you in one of the books?
no, that was the one thing. Jim and I talked a lot about a lot of things, and then he never put me in the book. I asked him before he passed, I said, Jim, why am I not in that last book you wrote? He goes, do I really have to tell you? I don't want to hurt your feelings. You suck.
Here's my promise to you. When I write my
Okay.
book, you're going to be in the book. From
I'm
fifth
going to
grade
be
on,
in the book.
you're going to be in the book. You're going to be the one that, talked me into stealing beer out of a little frickin' concession stand.
We
And, then
discussed this.
you're going to be the one, that always used to push me over in my chair and thought it was funny.
It was funny.
The only time, and rest in peace, the only time that you stopped doing that is when Kevin Hockey, real good friend of ours, rest in peace. He decided to push me around the halls every day in high school so that he protected me from you. I don't know if you ever knew that's why he was doing it.
He did it because you were moving too slow and he was trying to get to class.
No, he did it because that's all we did is talk sports for an hour.
That's it. Kevin was good guy, great guy. But yeah, a lie again. I've
But
never
you will
ever
be.
purposely flipped Jeff out of his chair. Not on purpose. It
You
made
will
me
be
mad.
in my book
Yeah, I'm sure.
through the whole thing.
And you're gonna lie about it, or
No,
these
it should be-
truths?
I told you, when I lie, I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
So it'll all be true. It's a true story. It's about my life. I'm writing it now.
We could talk all day about the stupid shit that Jeff did in high school. Not me. I was a good kid.
I never, do you remember the senior skip day?
Yeah,
And did you go on it or you didn't go
I
because your
did,
dad
and I got in big trouble from my father. I went down there and I bought a jacket for my motorcycle. I needed to have a leather jacket.
I'll never forget the time. It was a party. Remember when they used to have the parties out in that one quarry?
Oh, in the pits.
Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
And I was out there and, in the chair. I mean, it's all wooded. It's all stones. It's all, and all of a sudden, the police came and
I
everybody
wasn't there
scattered.
for that one.
Everybody scattered. Right. And I mean, I was already 18 at that time. You were 18, so you could drink. And it was like, well, where am I going to run to? In a woods, in a wheelchair, stones and brushes, and where am I going to run to? So I sat there. Well, then all of a sudden, the rumor came, oh, Jeff didn't get in trouble because he knew the cops and all this kind of stuff. No, I didn't get in trouble because I didn't run and I was 18. So when they asked me who was there, I said, I don't know. I'm drunk. How would I know who's here? And so they said, okay. But I mean, everybody said, why didn't you run? Why didn't you run? Okay. Who's dumb there with that comment?
Right. Not going to happen. What was the name of the pits? It was.
I don't remember. But it was, it was crazy, some of the things that we did. The senior skip day, I remember going there and turning around and just said, no, I'm not gonna get involved with it.
It was to the mall, I think. In Green Bay.
my sister who was the straight A's, I mean, just sickening. Straight A's, honor roll all the time, now master's in education and just retired as a teacher. Miss Goody Two Shoes of the whole family, right? Well, she went to her senior skip day, and guess who caught her? And she almost didn't graduate with the class that day.
Who caught her?
Yeah, your dad did. Yeah, he caught her. He knew the car, and he called. I'll never forget. I answered the phone. He called the house. And he said, "Hey, where's your sister?" And I said, "At school." No, I don't think she's there. Can I talk to your parents?
Oh,
So
he would have graduated her. He liked her. She was good.
So, but she had went on, now big into teaching and everything else. But
Yep.
yeah, I mean, some of those senior skip days, I didn't senior skip day, but I skipped all the time otherwise. I mean, I used to have, my dad was left-handed writing, and I was left-handed writing. So I could do his signature perfect. I mean, I practiced it and I could do it perfect. So every day I come back the next day and I always had a slip, right? And he signed it and nobody ever knew. I don't think your dad knows to this day. I probably, if he's listening, he probably
I'll
knows.
have to ask him. I tried to forge his name on something that senior skipped. It didn't work so well.
It did work.
No, I don't understand. I thought it was a good signature.
But mine did work. And so, I mean, I skipped all the time. And, I remember, I wasn't going to graduate because, I mean, it wasn't because I skipped school. It was because I didn't take a frickin' book back to the library.
That's a Seinfeld episode.
Hold my diploma because I didn't take a book back.
Yeah, I believe it. You were a known book thief.
stealer. Yep, I was. I stole a lot of books. Didn't
You
say
were
I
an
read them.
avid reader.
I
Yeah,
just decided to steal them.
might as well.
And I don't even remember what the book was. I think it was some science book because I was, so smart.
Some
probably-
National Geographic story of naked jungle people. That's what it was. You're a pervert then.
uh, I look at it. Thank God we didn't have AI or anything, right? With making songs, and that boy, I would have been making songs about people. I mean, they would have been great. I mean, I'd have been ripping on people. Oh my God, it would have been.
It would have been fun. Hey, we can make, or you can make songs about people now. I mean, what's
could.
stopping you? Let's
could.
find some. And
I could, use them at the next class reunion type thing.
I'll give you some names of people and characteristics, and you throw that in there, and let's see what happens.
So we got 60 people. Just got to remind you, share, like, subscribe. We got to get to 500 today, please. Let's get to 500. I know Princess says that we're no good channel. We're not going up. We're gonna go backwards. We're probably not gonna be here in a month. But Princess, we're gonna prove you wrong. We're just gonna prove you wrong. So if anybody is on here because they want me to go off about Princess, I'm not going to. But you can tell him that I'm calling him Princess from now on, because he is the guy that looks better and all that. I think he's mad because I don't have the Jay Leno chin like him. I think that's what he's mad at.
Jay Leno chin. Is that what he's got?
Yeah. So I think that's why he doesn't like us, And I figured, well, you know what I'm going to do? Next time we're on, I've been saying this for a couple of weeks. I think I'm going to dye my hair, and I'm going to dye my goatee and all that. I'm going to finish off my beard, dye that, and I would come back looking about, I don't know, 13 months younger.
Okay.
So
I think you've been talking about doing this chin dyeing thing.
Who's texting you
a
now?
while.
Who's texting you?
This
Better
was,
not be your golf outing guy. Tell him that
no,
we still
he's
got
not texting. That's not for a while. But no, this is one of our subscribers,
Okay.
and he had some suggestions.
Oh, here we go again. Suggestions.
Here we
I like
go.
and this is the other thing. You guys can all have suggestions, but there's one person that makes the decisions when it comes to the suggestions.
My wife.
And I can't say that the suggestion. I mean, if you notice, we don't have a suggestion box. So what does that tell you?
I want suggestions. So here, because he's listening, and we're talking about books that you stole, and they're piled up in your corner there from
Boward.
What? Yeah, you just failed to return them, so they're still on loan. But he says, let's have a book review segment. Yeah.
I guess we could do that if I would have read the books. That's the big key to have a book review. Now
we're gonna have a book review.
I could do a book and put it in chat GPT or whatever it is, and have them review it and say, "Hey, this is my review of it." I could do that live.
Well, you cheated in high school. Why not? Why stop? Here you go. Just keep doing it. And then here is another suggestion, and it's a good one, I think. Crazy family traditions.
There you go. That'd be a good one to get into. Talk
that would be good.
There's
a lot of crazy ones.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something that we had. I don't think there's anything way crazy.
The crazy tradition, my dad beating the shit out of me. No, he never did. He didn't. He used the belt only when he needed to, because I was a stubborn mule and I wasn't easy to break. You got to break a mule. Sometimes it takes a little physicality.
I'll tell you one thing about your dad. He had that one finger. There's a nub. And he'd hit you in your chest. And it was like, what the hell are you doing? That hurt. Yeah. And I think he meant it to hurt.
Well, of course he did. He also, when he shook your hand, he took that nub and he just ground it into your wrist. He's still doing it. He still thinks it's funny.
94 years old.
94, and he's still doing stupid shit.
But yeah, that'd be a good one. Family traditions, the craziest one. I got to think about anything that we had, but really we didn't have anything like was really crazy.
Oh, we got some crazy ones, but I'm not going to repeat those. They're almost as bad. Usually it's reserved for people in Arkansas.
What we learned today, we got to get merch so your sister can wear it over at the YMCA where she works. So she promotes the show. We got to get merch. And Mark don't like the merch that I came up with because he don't like the color purple because he thinks it's the Vikings. It's not. It's my favorite color. That's why he's got a purple mic.
That's true. I do. I
And-
got to get my thing ordered. Yeah. Or maybe my friend Lori, who's on, she does. Oh, no, I forgot what the hell they call it, but they do vinyl cricket. I'm gonna get a yellow one, and she'll cricket maybe a Packer thing on it.
Cricket.
Yeah, it cuts vinyl. It's an art thing. You know,
Okay.
she does a really good job.
Okay.
She does some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
I want to get a big G and put it on the back of the trailer, but the chairman of the board of the family, she didn't go for that.
All right. Well, you got the new truck. You could maybe get the seats done
Yeah, cricket the seats
in the Packer stuff.
could be
That'd be kind of
cricket
cool.
something.
You know, I mean, that's what I would do. Or you get a big Tahoe cover. Can you put one of those on?
I do have a cover up put on that. Yeah, I don't know how big she can cricket a big G.
Okay. All right. So today, then, just to go back, Karen Reed is suing the Massachusetts State Police and the Canton Police, and text messages have come out. What Michael Proctor and Officer Good were talking on text. They are so bad that I'm not even going to read them. I mean, you can Google them. They're out there on X. People are sharing it. They are that bad. I'm serious. They are that bad.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
To think that these people were in power, that they had power to decide people's fate. It's scary, and it could happen to anybody. That's where I stand on this thing. Karen Reed was just a person, but her incident could have happened to anybody. And these people, their interaction with people in serious situations. I mean, every arrest that Michael Proctor from the state cops in Massachusetts and now this Good should be looked at. Every arrest that they've had in their law enforcement career should be looked at.
This is so goofy that I'm almost thinking somebody made this up and signed his name. I mean, nobody in their right mind would do what he did, but
No.
if he did it, the guy should be, brought up behind the shed and taken down a few notches.
It is. It's just crazy to what. I've been sitting here for now over an hour, Mark, and I have an issue that I can't believe happened, and I don't know if I can fix it or not. But I'm hoping I can. My camera was running off my computer camera, which was dumb.
It worked.
Here I've been. I got this nice camera and paid big money for it, and then I have that. How do you like my new hat? That's a new hat.
When you switch the cameras, now the white is really bright, and it just you can't tell what it is.
It's a white hat. It's a Boston Scully hat, and it's got the big B clover leaf there. Do you see that?
Yeah, I can see that. Well, sorta.
Yeah. So yeah.
Go back to the other camera.
I'm not going to do that now. 65 people here, Mark.
65.
Yeah. We got a slow day on the chat, and I don't know if it's just me. I don't know where they are or what. We got a slow day on the chat. And
Even Lori didn't say anymore.
no, I mean, so a lot of people, I guess, just not wanting to chat because they're probably going through all that text messages from Michael Proctor and Officer Good, and all the people that are involved, that are really heavy into the Karen Reed stuff and Turtle Boy. Turtle Boy, I wanted to bring up real quick. We got to get out of here, but he was supposed to go on this last week. Was supposed to go on this YouTube channel, and the lawyers for what we call the house defendants, the people that were in the house, are suing Turtle Boy. Well, they wrote a letter to this content creator and said, "You put him on, you're getting involved with this." So he ended up canceling him. Now I can't remember his name. Post, I think it is. Is it Tim Post or something like that? But he's a big. I don't know if you'd call him a Republican. I think he's down the middle, but he kind of sways a little right. But I think he said, "Okay, we'll cancel you," but he kind of helped Turtle Boy in the end. But this shows you how quick these people that are suing, they want They want none of the story to come out, Mark, to new people. They don't want this guy. You know, this content creator has like almost 3 million people subscribed, and they just don't want anybody knowing about this whole thing that happened to Karen Reed and Turtle Boy. You know, Turtle Boy right now sits with he's got a bunch of charges against him for witness intimidation, which is just ridiculous. If you go back and you watch it, it's ridiculous. Now, Turtle Boy, if you go listen to his show on YouTube, now he can be out there and everything, but I mean, he's the type of guy that I mean, we all have friends that tell it like it is. He just tells it like it is, and everybody should have the right to say what they believe. And he believes that they committed a murder, that, you know, they all know about it. And so he believes that. So they sue him. Well, now they want to make sure nobody talks about it. It's not going to happen. You know, it's going to keep rolling and keep rolling.
It's out there.
But it's out there. And so we'll be talking more about that. We'll have another show. We're not going to do anything through the weekend. I might come on by myself maybe through the weekend, but Mark and I will be back Monday or Tuesday next week. We'll get going in and we're going to try to do 2, maybe 3 shows, depending on what Mark's golf dates are, because he is an important guy. He's got to go out there and do his golf dates, so that I don't know what he's selling now, but he's got to go golfing. So we don't want to get into that, but
Don't want to.
so it'd be 2, hoping 2 for sure, because that way
2 for sure.
we get people, you know, knowing that we're around and they're going to want to subscribe to us. And that's the big thing. All right. Right now we're still at, we got 2, 433. We're
Who is it?
67 away. I don't know. We're 67 away, Mark. 67
There
away. And so Mimi Quilts was one of our last subscribers.
I don't know, maybe.
So we need to make sure people, you got to go. Now, we like it that we're going to make a Facebook page. All right. We're going to do that. We're just trying to find somebody that's smarter than both of us that can handle doing that for us. But so we're going to make a Facebook page. But remember where you need to go. We're not going to concentrate on Facebook because we want to get into YouTube. We got to get to 1,000. And I think if we have 1,000 and 4,000 watch hours. Now, this is the big thing too, Mark. We got to talk about watch hours. We got to have 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, and then we can start making a little bit of money on this thing. Now, the 4,000 watch hours. Now you're sitting there going, "How can we help with that?" Well, this is how you help. You put your computer on overnight, and you watch one of our videos, and you put it on repeat. You just let it go all night, all night, all night. Those will turn into watch hours. So if we can get 66 people, which we have right now, and we do, each one of them take a video and they just watch it over and over and over overnight. You don't have to watch it. Just overnight, put it on. That will take that number up. And we got to get to 4,000. All right. And now if you want to, we still don't have anybody that we need somebody to, what do you say? Break the seal and go to one of ours. Mark now has a Venmo, and I got a Venmo. Nobody has come into the Venmo yet. I wasn't going to hit on this, but now I've decided I want to move. So I'm gonna start hitting my Venmo. But Mark's Venmo is Mark-Van Leishout. That's all it is. At Mark-Van Leishout. Mine is HEIMY 1990. That is the Venmo. And and yes, I still want microphones. I want 3 microphones. So that's where probably my upfront money is going to go to, microphones, because I still want 3. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with 3 more microphones, because I got enough around here, of course. But
you just want 3.
I want these last 3 to my mic locker. So, and I will get them. And then I'm pretty well set. The only other thing is, and I was talking to Mark about this last night, I want to get a teleprompter, and it's by Elgato. The one I want to get, it's a teleprompter XL by Elgato, and I want to get that because you can put your camera inside that teleprompter, and you'll always be looking at the camera. And because I've gotten yelled at about that that I don't look at the camera enough. I'm looking at you now, so there. But so hopefully we get a teleprompter. They're like $5.99, $600, and but they're really good because you can put what you're going to talk about in the teleprompter. You can read the chats from the teleprompter. You can do all that stuff, and you're always looking at the camera then, and you can be more personable. So that's the goal on both of our sides, is that we both get teleprompters so we can do that. So those are the things that are coming up. But 2 shows a week. Please share. If you subscribed, we need you to share. We need you to like. We got to get those algorithms going, all right? So that we get, when people go on YouTube, they will show up, and then they'll come on and they'll go, look at these 2 idiots. So they'll watch a little bit. And if
Those
they watch
idiots.
5, 10 minutes, hey, it'll add up to hours. And then we get into, making money through YouTube. And, one day we're going to be at 5,000, 6,000 people. And then people can sit there, all of our friends that say, what are these 2 doing? Well, then we can laugh at them because we were right.
Yeah.
So please hit the share, hit the like, hit the subscribe. We got 2 more today. I think we can go over 500 if all of you share, like, and subscribe. That's all you got to do. Mark, have
All
yourself
you gotta
a
do.
good golf game. Please don't shoot over 100 because that's just embarrassing.
Yeah, it'll happen. I'm not good.
And anybody has any nice things that you think we should be doing with our show, like the family, get-togethers and the crazy things that families do, that's a good one. We're going to talk about that, Mark and I. But if there's anything else, if you want to change Mark's background, well, come up with something good. We'll change it. If you want to change my background, come up with something good. I don't have a green screen, but I can put one up. It means something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. But I'll hit the music. You say goodbye, Mark. You want to say goodbye to all your
Goodbye,
friends?
Mark.
So you want the show opener to be the closing?
Sure, might as well. Let's do
From
it.
the murals on the wall to the street side stand, Mark's got the map, Jeff's got the plan. Cruise through Wisconsin where the sun stays bright, looking for a flavor or a brand in a new sight. Let's take flight with Mark and Jeff. Hippie chick, join the man stork flock and turn it into a whole big crew. They all says we're following you. Jeff and Mark exploring again, finding the best wackadoodles in the land. Add Mark and Jeff to your day, because we have so much to say. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter how far, our curiosity's charged. We're ready to see what's next. Mark and Jeff need this job, so please come join the flock and hit the like, share, and unsubscribe. Thank you from Mark and Jeff and the Mad Stork Flock.